Hey everybody, this is Rich, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop RPGs with friends. This is the fourth of the 5 sessions of this current iteration, this mini series of Masks, the new generation, or choice of a new generation, or Masks Generations Hospital, or something. Masks. It's powered by the Apocalypse game, telling the story of young superheroes. I have decided to set this in a high school, and luckily I found people who are excited about that too. We are pretty well in. This is effectively the 9th session with this group, and you've got a lot of really cool things that you can watch prehistory to this, especially the last couple episodes have been super, super awesome. So I'm going to do a quick run through of who our cast is. Then I've got a love letter, because we're passing a month of time, and a love letter is kind of an apocalypse world term for when the GM or the MC writes a little letter about the passage of time and sometimes sneaks in a little bit of mechanics in there and gives the player some options. I already shared the love letter with everybody ahead of time, and I'll read the main part, and then each of them get to read their little subsection. So that's exciting. Dramatic reading. Isn't that fun? Gaming? Huh? All right, so we're going to go in reverse alphabetical order and start with Will. How are you doing? And tell us who you're playing.
You threw a curveball on me there.
Ha-ha!
Okay,
Reverse of alphabetical order always flips you up.
it does, it does. I am playing ASAP. I am the legacy speedster. Yeah, I'm the big fanboy of most of the heroes. That's kind of dwindled a little bit due to recent things that have happened, and um, I'm looking forward to the harvest or Thanksgiving or school vacation because I get to go to the con. I mean, it's been great. It's been, I'm now a hero officially attending the con. This is like my my greatest dream.
Yeah, it seems a little bittersweet, though. It's interesting. We'll delve into that.
We'll see.
Jules, how are you, and who are you playing?
Hi, I am fine, and I am playing Katana, who did stuff last time. I sort of forgot what. Teamy things. Mostly trying to keep the team together, I guess, while everyone was off having lots of drama. And now, after all that excitement, she is probably going home to her very boring family for a very boring Thanksgiving. But we'll see. There's options.
There are options, if only you roll well on your mundane. Hey, Jan, tell us a bit about Quartz.
Quartz, in his infinite alien wisdom, managed to score a bit of a girlfriend on Earth, which might be going pretty well, but he also might be going for a bit of a trip around the world.
Nice. Hello, Andrea. Tell us all about Pixie.
Pixie is the aforementioned girlfriend from Earth. Yay! She's on a mission. Not a good mission, like a very destructive mission, but she's on a mission to take down the school principal.
Why? How could that be destructive? It sounds
I have no idea.
productive, right?
Well,
Destroying
it's very
the-
productive. Yeah, destroying authority figures. That's totally not something teenagers do ever.
Yeah. Well, I think Alex is dealing with little Thorin, so we will come back to him in just a little bit, and we'll keep things moving because we had a late start. That was totally my thing. Thank you all for being understanding. We are going to begin with a love letter. There's not a whole lot of love in this letter, but there is some love in the care and effort that they helped me make it better with. All right. Do my box text voice here. New Silver Saviors. It's been a month since the fall ball. The school gym has been completely rebuilt. Super-powered construction for the win, with a few improvements suggested by Armature. School life has returned to normal for most everyone. Meng Min Kit was released from Halcyon General after a week, and Wendy Sumner is still there recovering from her injuries. It's the Thanksgiving week, a chilly morning on the last day of class before break. It's snowing outside, already a few inches, more expected up to 6 inches. I don't know how many that is in centimeters. Sorry, Europeans. I don't know, guys. Sorry. I tried. I should have Googled it. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving break begins, and the school will be officially closed for the long weekend. Students are excitedly talking about their plans, from Black Friday shopping to travel to quiet time with friends and family. Matthias and Hannah from the Superlatives are taking a trip to Vale to ski. They're just friends. Thanks for asking. They asked the rest of the Superlatives, but Judd, Laura, and Britt all have plans with their families. For students who are unable or unwilling to travel off-site, the campus will be available to them, and they can stay in their own dorm rooms with a slightly limited access to the campus facilities. The esoteric languages teacher, Mr. Bingman Brigil, aka Lightning Bug, will be the faculty member in charge during the holiday. Lightning Bug always prepares a big meal on Thanksgiving, and most of it is edible by the students. Leah Henson, the aforementioned armature, is staying on campus to work in the science lab on her latest device. Satanis made some jokes about Thanksgiving in hell, but seriously, he's not leaving. Pavlov Zakov, aka Brick, is staying on campus like he always does, because he has no country. A few of the more monstrous students are staying as well. Alright, it looks like Alex is back. So Alex, real quick, tell us about Kid Ragnarok, and then we'll jump into the portions for everybody's love letters.
Yeah, Kid Ragnarok, the delinquent. Last session, I think he made some big progress with revealing his parentage and making some pretty big steps to distance himself from them as well, and side with the righteousness and, be the hero that he obviously is.
Exactly, obviously. He's always told people that. Now, maybe somebody believes him. I don't know. All right, so let's roll back around ASAP. Now we're starting alphabetically by hero name. I just want to mix it up, guys. That's all I'm after. ASAP, please read your portion of the love letter.
All right. ASAP, your mother, Powerhouse, is off planet. She was cajoled into joining a new team called Z-Force, and their help was requested by an alien consortium to deal with a Svetri incursion. Your father will be picking you up for Thanksgiving holiday. He's told you it's going to be something a little different, since it won't be a full family Thanksgiving. From the hints he's dropped, you think he's probably taking you to PAX Supers, the holiday convention dedicated to superheroes and the worship thereof. You've been to how many of them now? And the answer to that question is that I have been to 6 of them at this point. I've been going fairly regularly, except for the year I missed when Captain Electron was the guest hero, and so I'm still searching for his signature. But at any rate, back before the injury, my dad always took you in his secret identity, while your mom often made appearances as Powerhouse. She said it was for PR, keeping her rep up, a superhero thing. Why don't I roll superior here? And on a hit, choose options. 7 and 9, I choose 1. On 10, I get both. The options are: I was invited to attend as part of the new Silver Saviors Young Heroes to Watch panel. The other option is I don't end up in the dregs of the autograph tables with folks like Slug Thug, who's retired, and Jonathan Boy, son of American Boy. Which is going to be interesting since my superior is now a -1. Yeah. This will go well. And that's a 6. So that's actually a 5.
That is a fail.
It's a complete fail.
Yeah, so you were not invited to attend as part of the new Silver Saviors Young Heroes to Watch panel. And you do end up with your father in the dregs of the autograph tables with folks like Slug Thug and Jonathan Boy. All right, we'll keep that in mind when we swing around to that scene. Next, we have Katana.
Who has been looking up Thanksgiving food? Britt, my kind of girlfriend, mentioned that she's spending Thanksgiving holiday with her mother, who lives in Halcyon, in a luxury apartment downtown. Of course, your parents, Bob and Kate, fully expect you're coming home. Your mom has been emailing you different recipes she finds online, asking what you'd like to eat. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food, Jessie? Horrible question to ask a European.
I teach you about America.
Probably just a pumpkin pie. Why don't you roll mundane here? On a miss, you're stuck with your boring-ass family for the whole damn weekend. On a hit, you can make your own plans. On a 7 to 9, they gave you a bit of guilt trip about it. Choose your weekend plans. I'll do my roll first. Mundane. Oh, mundane is fine. Nothing to worry about here. Except that I haven't loaded Dice Stream yet, and now it wants to load all sorts of things.
It's thinking. It's thinking.
It's thinking. Oh, there you go. 12. Woo!
Wow. That is
yeah.
that's superior in a mundane way. What options are you choosing?
Well, now that ASAP is not going to be on the Young Heroes to Watch Super Panel at PAX Supers, it would be very fun to go there, but I don't think that's Katana's jam. I think she's been avoiding having to go to the PAX Supers thing with ASAP for years now. It's just going to be old people and a bunch of tights, doesn't matter. Which means that I have some time to hang out with Britt in her deluxe apartment in Sky High. And I get to hang out with the kids from Little Oaks Elementary School in their local to work at the local soup kitchen and teach them all about being a superhero.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Well, in the alphabet soup here, we next have Kid Ragnarok.
Yes, you do. Your father has recovered from the injuries he sustained last month and is currently in solitary confinement. Laura's been very close with you since then. She was obviously impressed with your heroic choices. How far have things progressed? Did you tell her you love her back when she told you? I think he tried to circumnavigate around that and answering that.
Cool.
Like, ooh, a squirrel. Something like that. I don't know. Made an illusionary squirrel. He's smooth like that. She hasn't invited you to Thanksgiving with her family yet, but she said she wanted to talk to you during lunch. Let's get an update on your family, by the way. Why don't you give me a danger roll on a hit? Choose options. Let's do the roll, and or do you want to hear the options as well?
Oh, yeah, whatever order.
I'll roll and then. Well, that's a 5. So I think all the options don't. We can just ignore those.
Okay, so your father requested a visit, and you've been given clearance to travel to the Spike if you wish. Your mother sends you texts from burner phone selfies of herself in Europe, always signed "Wish you were here." Hard to tell if she means it or she's rubbing in. Or the third one. Read me that one.
You've heard that Armature stole several of your father's drones from the fight at the gym, and she's been using the technology to enhance her own designs. Before your father was incarcerated, the first time he complained about her theft of his technology to create her limbs.
Oh man, you get none of those options. Your family life is not going very well, Kid Ragnarok. Your head's all
when has it ever?
What? When is it ever? Indeed.
And does that count as a miss, by the way? Just be
it
clear.
It does.
With
yes,
love letters
count as misses, so keep that in mind as well, ASAP. Good question.
Nice, I have leveled up.
My family made me stronger. For once. All right, Quartz.
Yes. Let's have a look. Wait, where's it? There. No. There. You have received a formal invitation from the Nepalese delegation to stay with them in their embassy over the weekend. Durga Prasad Patarai wrote the letter himself, offering to show you more about his culture while learning about Shit, I wrote this now. Xwinushik. Yes.
That's your that's your homeworld.
Yes.
So your character says it right.
Yes. See, I don't have the same vibes. Anyway, yes, Xynus. You know it would be an excellent opportunity to enrich your experience on Earth, but then you'll be away from your team and Pixie. Oh, how are things going with you and Pixie? Well, pretty well. Have you asked her on other commingling experiences? I think I would have, yes. However, you know, this is going to the other side of this Earth. This is definitely an opportunity that cannot be missed. Let's get an update on your homeworld, by the way. Why don't you give me a freak roll? Let's see how that goes. My freak is flat roll, I think.
Yeah, I think it's flat.
Yep. Why do you hate me, Rich? Oh, that's an 11. Let's see. So my options are Xynus is not under threat from the Savitri like the rest of the consortium. The gateway is still functioning without problems. Senior Agent Hoffman assures you that the weird power surge was dealt with. And your reports on your school experience have earned you a bit of renown. There are others who send you missives with questions about Earthling life. Well, the gateway is still functioning without problems. And I think it's more fun if Xynus is under threat. So I will pick that my reports have earned me a bit of renown.
Very cool. Oh my goodness, guys. It's possible that things may get cosmic.
Woo.
Oh, let's see. ASAP.
Intergalactic, planetary.
Oh man. Now I'm going to have that stuck in my head, but that's okay because I love that song. Pixie!
Slightly out of alphabetical order, Rich.
Oh, crap. Pixie, do you want to go before Quartz then?
I'm fine.
Dang it.
All right. You've had a little side project over the last few weeks after the fallout with Wendy Wither and President Maelstrom. Why don't you tell us how you've tried to work within the school to deal with that? We'll figure out what label you're using, and then you can roll it. So Pixie is basically trying to form an uprising of the students. So she's staging stuff like when Maelstrom has like an assembly, she's staging a walkout, and I know it's bad. It is so bad. And basically trying to get through to him that they're better than he is, and they know it, and they're not putting up with him.
Man, that's mean. Okay, so it sounds like Superior then, if you're going with the you're better than he is.
Oh my gosh, yes. I think that was pretty much Pixie's message at the end of the last session to him.
All right, roll plus Superior,
Okay,
please.
roll plus Superior. Rolling. Nine. On a hit, choose 1. On a 10 plus, choose 2. My options are this week, an article about the fall ball came out in the Hope Prep Gazette, critical of President Maelstrom's attack on a student. You've been able to squash the rumor mill that the whole fall ball was Wendy Wither's fault and she deserved what she got. You've reached an email from a dummy account asking you to meet at the Power Brawl area, your old base, during the match with the Superlatives. God, there are so many good choices.
Yes, I have to say I had a lot of fun making those options.
The first one is totally my goal. Second one would have been a nice perk, but just for absolute drama, I think I have to go with the third one.
Very well. Let me go ahead and move this before Quartz so that no one will know that I can't alphabet. All right, here we go.
We'll just edit this in the video. It's fine.
No one will know. The power of editing. It's like Wikipedia for real.
Everyone looking live, please rewind and
Look away. Look away. We'll just slip Pixie. Like I can real easy in YouTube editing. I started to say Yahoo editing. I don't even know if Yahoo edits. Can they edit? I don't know. All right. Cool. We're going to begin much like many Amazing X-Men issues of old. We're going to begin in the new gem, the new and improved gem, the holographic obstacle peril environment trainer. That's right, the Hope training facility for Hope Prep. Thanks, Will. And it's effectively a danger room scenario. So we start with the team. By the way, does the Silver Saviors, do you guys have a combined uniform, or still just on your own as far as a banner and look?
Still in the design process?
there's a bit of an
They
issue
keep rejecting my
designing-
designs.
And there's a bit of an issue with making a costume that will actually be able to keep up with Quartz's shapeshifting.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Only Swamp
I
Fever.
designed the Fig Leaf. If you don't want it, don't wear it.
Big Leaf. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we just see you guys in the costumes as we normally do. We don't have a costume change issue yet. One of these days, people. One of these days. So we pick up with you guys in the Hope training facility, which has a bunch of cool holographs, and of course there's like a master control room up here, all kinds of cool whiz-bang gadgets, and the five of you are down in here, and you are facing several different including Intrepid is in here, a holographic version of Intrepid, who is zipping by and tweaks ASAP on the shoulder. And then we also see there is Slipshade, who has weird kind of shadow ice, like black ice powers, and he is currently attacking against Quartz and basically trying to freeze burn him down. And then in this huge 2-page spread, we have the magma-powered Tectonic, who is punching Pixie. She's launching some of her vines. And Kid Ragnarok is currently angling for a fight with Slipshade. And then the fourth is Sportica, who is facing off with Katana and throwing several of her explosive tennis balls at Katana right now. So that's what's going on in the amazing Hope training facility as we pick up this issue. So
I quickly see Slipshade again. I seem to skip past.
Oh, you didn't see Slipshade?
No.
Weird. Let me didn't show Slipshade? Yes? Alright, I see a thumbs up, so I'm thinking we can see. So we got Slipshade, Tectonic, Sportica, and Intrepid. Just because she needs to make a return. Alright, so we pick up with Katana facing off with Sportica. Sportica's just thrown a few kind of explosive tennis balls your way, Katana. I'm imagining that in this training facility we've got a number of... It's almost like a... Do you guys know what paintball is? Like, there are just these obstacles and barriers and the like that aren't real, like aren't in real world things, but they're things drawn in by the artist so you can duck behind stuff and leap over things.
Which
So how
we
does-
kind
Paintball
of
is still a thing in Europe.
Yes,
Rich.
we have
It's
paintball
okay.
here.
Hey, you don't have Thanksgiving, but you have paintball? What's wrong with that? Thanksgiving
We are a
trumps paintball.
backwards people.
Yes.
My friends Bob and Chris would not agree, but I think Thanksgiving's much better than paintball. I'm just saying. Okay, Katana, what's your reaction to Sportica tossing her explosive tennis balls your way?
Dodging. She's like dodging and weaving and jumping over obstacles to try to close a distance so she can hit her with a sword.
Ooh, fantastic. Cool. Let's see if you. So you want to hit her with a sword? Awesome. Let's start off with
A team pool.
yeah, team pool, and we also have a legacy roll. Holy crap! I remember that part. Yay me.
We
Okay,
already
so-
have 2 on the team pool.
Yes, you already have 2 on the team pool from your celebration, which lasts for a month. You guys have been really partying hard.
We're celebrating.
But you are entering a fight, so that means that you get 2 to the team pool, so you're now up to 4. Who's the team leader in
Rags.
this exercise? Wow.
We
Is the
figured he couldn't do any harm in the holodeck.
He is a holodeck.
Bit low stakes.
If the leader has
Okay.
influence over every member of the team, add another team. I don't. Do you have influence over everybody, Kid Ragnarok?
I don't think you do have influence over me.
Yeah, not quite. So.
Okay. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight,
To look cool
does they say everyone else's purpose?
and defeat them.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sort of
Be
there.
successful,
This is a
that's-
training,
yeah,
so we
it's
can
like-
just...
Uh-huh.
Wow, Rags backed off. Okay, if any team member mistrusts Kid Ragnarok or the team, remove a team.
No.
No, I think we've made amends. We had that drunken prank on
Yeah.
the principal, so
Yes, she did. If your team is ill-prepared or off-balance, remove a team.
I think we're prepared. We know we're going into a training thing, and
Okay, then I agree. So then everyone has the same purpose. I think we got that to a yes?
yeah. So how many is that?
That's a 5.
+2 for a fight. So,
Yeah, it was 2 plus 2 plus 1, so 5.
okay.
I
and
can't
then 2 from
alphabet.
before, so 7.
No, 2 from before. You add 2 and you go into a fight. That's 4. Then I ask the questions, and you don't have the influence over everybody, but everybody has the same purpose, so that makes it 5. And then the other 2 questions could just take away from team. They don't add. They just could possibly.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Sorry, that's where it's not clear. It's like the first 2 questions are it could add a team. The last 2 questions are and it could
This
remove
is what
a team.
happens if you let Ragnarok be team leader. He will try and get extra points.
He did. I appreciate that.
You'll
You're
sneak
quite
it
an advocate through cheating. Okay. Then we have a legacy question to resolve here. Let's take care of that one, please, ASAP.
all right. I get a +3 to this based on the last session,
Yep.
which will not help me. That's a 6 total. It's just like we should just assume it fails every time. I mean that's my average, really.
I tell you, you have like the Roseanne Barr legacy or something. It's just always fighting. Always fighting. That's great. Okay, cool. So, Katana, with Team Pool in your behind you, I think you're directly engaging a threat here. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Roll plus danger.
Roll danger. That would give me a 7. Yes, a 7.
Cool. On a 7 to 9, pick 1.
It would be good if I had that move sheet open.
Sure, I can throw it your way. You resist or avoid their blows. You got
I
it.
see it. Yeah. Resist or take them, and I can pick one.
Yes.
I will take something from them.
Sweet. Are you trying to take her little backpack of weapons?
Oh, I was thinking more abstract, as in like the range that she needs to actually throw her balls. I would just want to take that away
That
from
is
her,
really
so put
smart.
her in close combat.
I like yours. It's much less boring. I was being all like,
Literal.
yeah, literal. Cool. So you take up the range and move out of the way. Now, a couple of the explosions, we have some cosmetic damage, right? But I'm going to say that you're able to take away that advantage.
What does that do to the explosions? Does it hurt?
Yes, it hurts, but I'm not going to have you take a powerful blow. So I'm going to say that you've effectively, well, I don't know, because you didn't.
I mean, like, how does the
choose-
holodeck type thing work?
Gotcha.
Like, that's what I'm curious about.
So the holodeck, it's got some haptic feedback, and then there are some devices that, in the more physical, like obstacle course type stuff, then you can actually physically hurt yourself on a thing. But right now it's mostly haptic feedback. So you feel the explosion, but it's more like a very heavy air current that pulses and makes it feel like Sportica's tennis balls exploded and knocked you down. But you're able to move in right up on her once you're able to stand back up. Cool. Okay, so ASAP, Intrepid has just tapped you on the shoulder and ran past. She just called you a slowpoke. Come on, slowpoke.
Okay. I think there is. I'm obviously in pursuit. So there's the blur of my brown and yellow streak and her. What is it, like black and what's her color costumes again? Color.
Oh, it's black and kind of a pink.
Black and pink. Okay. So you have us kind of whipping in and out throughout the room. I'm gonna try. Is there any kind of clutter or debris?
Oh yeah. Yes, there is. There's an area where you could trip her up if that's what you're looking for. We'll say that it is. It looks like there are a few cars that are kind of holographed in that you can use, and a park bench.
Okay. I'm trying to do a two-pronged attack, basically. I'm going to try to use my air manipulation to kind of like throw some of that debris in front of her.
Okay.
And that's more of a distraction to cause her to have to, sidestep some of the stuff so she's not paying attention to what's in front of her. Because I've kind of guided her to one of the barriers. And then I'm going to get her where she's focused on the debris, and then I'm going to phase through the barrier, and she may not have that ability. So I just run straight through it, and hopefully she's distracted enough with the debris that she doesn't phase through it.
Nice. That is unleashing your powers for sure.
All right. This thing has hated me so far.
That is a freak.
Freak, which is at +1, so that brings it to 7.
Okay. You do it. On a 7 to 9, you'll need to mark a condition, or I'll tell you how that effect is unstable or temporary.
I guess I don't need it to be permanent, so
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll do the
unstable or
unstable. Sure. So there was a two-pronged thing. You were trying to trip her up over the obstacle and then phase through.
a wall or some kind.
Awesome. So I think what's going to happen is that she does trip up, but she does have the ability and the wherewithal to phase herself through. So she comes stumbling through the wall right behind you. You've definitely got a strong lead on her. You could even turn back and take some action. So you've got the advantage on her right now. But it's only going to last for so long before she's able to kip up and get back in the game. Cool. Okay. Quartz and Kid Ragnarok, the two of you are standing by the innocent civilians who have just been added to the playmat within Hope Training Facility that you'll need to protect from Tectonic as he's trying to attack Pixie right now. So just giving you that guys that heads up, and we're going to skip over to Pixie. So Tectonic just punched you in the stomach pretty hard, and with the haptic feedback, it is surprisingly enough to knock the wind out of you. What is your reaction?
Ouch. I think Pixie is going to try to basically just up and just completely pick him up and throw him sort of into a nest of waiting vines.
Nice. I think that's amazing. It sounds like you're directly engaging the threat, right?
I would agree.
Yeah. All right. Roll plus danger, please.
Which is flat. 8. No, 6. 6. I can't add. Holy cow.
Yay! We can't alphabet or add or math. So you're flat on danger then?
I'm flat on danger.
Does anyone want to help Pixie?
Sounds like a no.
I was going to, on my turn, do a thing where I wanted to create it so one of the villains attacking us would look like one of us.
I don't think that's not going to help.
I want them to fight each other while I just sit here on the sidelines.
Pixie, stop hugging yourself. No.
But I mean, I would like somebody to come in and, like, one of the other ones would like see what's the lava guy called, and he'd have lava tectonic to make him look like quartz, for example. Everyone likes to punch quartz.
Rude.
I'm quickly typing names here so people can remember. Sports. Here we go. Okay. So is Quartz anything Quartz was doing to?
Well, I
mean,
think,
he's facing Slipshade as well.
Yes, and I think that's his main focus at the moment.
All right, then it appears you have no help, Pixie. So you attempt to pick Tectonic up, and he. So here we'll do the picture just so we can. There you go. So you attempt to pick Tectonic up, and what he does, he opens up his chest plate, and this lava just like gushes down over your chest. You need to take a powerful blow as he's trying to lavify you.
Oh man, that's an 8.
Yeah, you roll high. That's good.
There's an 8. That is really an 8 this time.
Okay. Do you have any conditions? Yeah.
I do not.
All right. On a 7 to 9, choose one.
Lash out verbally. Give ground. Oh golly. I so hate conditions.
Oh, come on. They're like hit points with flavor.
For flavor. What's that? Okay. I think I'm going to give ground because I just got a bunch of lava dumped on my head.
Okay, sweet. That makes perfect sense. So your vines are sitting there like, hey, when are you, like, we're here, and you're like burning, and we have cool tree fire stuff going on. You're getting all charred and black, and yeah, it's extremely powerful and painful there. So you kind of fall to your knees, and we have a cool moment there with Tectonic standing over you, and he started to bring his lava flow hand up towards your head. Now we skip over to Quartz facing off with Slipshade, he's got kind of the Iceman type. He's throwing this black ice your way, this force, this black thing that's got cool Kirby particles in it. What is Quartz doing?
Well, Quartz has learned some new tricks since, a while. I guess it may have something to do with the snuggles he's been getting. He's learned to manipulate the powers of the sun. So he's trying to melt the ice as it comes his way.
That sounds like he's unleashing some powers for sure there.
Yes.
All right, please roll plus freak.
Well, that's not very good.
You guys are just all about leveling this game.
All right, XP, yay.
That's true. You get a potential. That's the good news. So you attempt. Of course, does he just like stick his hands out and then this sun?
Oh no! Come on. I mean, hands mean nothing to him. It's just coming right out of the center of his chest. It's just coming from the inside of him. Like you see it building up inside, and it just starts radiating out suddenly.
That's awesome. And so we see the sunlight, and maybe we have a little box text at the top of the panels. And using his newfound power of the sun, Quartz attempts to burn away Slip Shade's black ice. But then Quartz is overwhelmed by the black ice. It like hits him in the chest. It starts like all this black frozen thing, and it's and oh, you fall down. And Quartz is knocked to his knees, and it starts caking over you like the moment in Despicable Me, the freeze ray in Despicable Me. You get freeze rayed, Quartz.
Okay.
Because you're a Quartz thing, so I don't have to worry about smothering you, which is always the freeze ray problem. It's like, okay, all those people are dead in this superhero thing. All those people that Mr. Freeze just froze, they're dead. But you're not. You're a Quartz dude.
I'm fine.
You get frozen over. You're a block of ice. Awesome. So we cut over to Kid Ragnarok. You were doing a thing of making them all fight each other while your team gets their butt. Is that right, team leader?
Yes. Yeah, I actually scratch that. I want to just sit off to the side. And is there one that's supposedly coming after me? Any of
No.
them? None of them?
Nope.
Sorry, I was away for a little bit, so I missed some of the fight.
No, it's okay. There are 4 of them, 5 of you, and they're all like, "Who's the worst? Who's the lowest threat?" Oh, it's the guy with illusions. Who cares?
Okay, I would like then. Did we finish up with what she called Intrepid, the speedster?
Oh yes, Intrepid's gone through a wall, following after ASAP.
And she's stumbling a bit.
Yes.
Okay. Is there something that she might stumble into, but she can see, so she'd go around?
Yeah. Okay.
Like say a metal bar or something. I would like that to not be visible to her.
Nice. Sweet. I think you're unleashing your powers then. Yeah. So let's roll freak. I like how you, as a team leader, have decided to capitalize on the one person who already has a slight advantage over their foe. I think that's tactically sound.
Ragnarok was a little distractor for a moment. He just looked up and went, okay. ASAP, I'll help you.
Kid Ragnarok.
You wasn't paying attention.
Doing well on the character thing. Leadership needs improvement. All right. NI on its little report card. Sorry.
With freak, that's 2, so 10.
Nice. On a 10, you do it. Yeah, it happens exactly as you see it.
Yeah.
And so ASAP, here's what happens. She stumbles a little bit, and then you see this metal bar that she was headed for. Like you see it go, it's still there. Like there's a metal bar she's headed right for, and she keeps going for it. What do you do? Like she's still running after you, and there's a bar that you ducked under, and she does not register for her. Do you say anything?
No, because I think my intent was that my next turn was to turn around, stop running, and get ready to punch her, because I was expecting her to duck under the bar, and just let her like run into my fist. And then she kind of runs into the bar, and so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So she runs into the bar, through the bar. Because she's got enough force to where she's going to take that bar down, but it's pretty obvious that it breaks numerous bones in her body, and she comes flying towards you, and like this stumbling, fumbling, broken speedster bullet at you. So what do you do, ASAP?
Oh, okay. If she follows through, then I'm gonna keep her speed going and kind of just grab her and run with her and slam her into the wall.
Nice. Okay, so you're going to capitalize on that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I will give you a +1 forward on this, and you can directly engage. Roll plus danger.
0, but +1. So it's 8, 9.
Anybody want to push it to a 10?
We're all a little engaged with
Yeah, it's true. Except for Kid
stuff at the
Ragnarok.
moment, so it's
Except
kind of hard.
I'm
right,
trying
Ragnarok.
yeah. The only thing I can think of, and it's not really helping, is to say, no need to thank me for the help or anything.
That's
But I don't see how that helps.
no. It's very in character, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
Again, not too tactically sound. All right, cool. We'll leave it at 9. On a 7 and 9, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. You get to choose one of those options. Add a team to the pool. Take influence over someone you protect or clear a condition. I'm going to say you can't really choose influence over Intrepid because it's illusionary. Intrepid, sorry. So one less option for you. But you could take influence over. You could take influence over the teacher who is observing the scenario because of your superior fighting skills. You could do that.
Yeah, I don't have any influence over any of the adults, so that sounds good. I capitalized and changed quickly, so I impressed whoever is observing.
Cool. I'm going to say that it is. Yeah, I'm not going to go with Fate's Fury again because she's just. Everybody gets spooked out by her. So it's going to be Dr. Pulse, the super science instructor. So yeah, Dr. Pulse. Go ahead and write that down if you could. Okay, cool. Let's jump over to Katana. Katana, so you have engaged Sportica. You were able to dodge, and you took a little bit of a blow there, knockdown, but you are like a tub thumper. Get back up again, and you're right in her range. What are you doing with Sportica at this point?
She's going full-on angry Luke Skywalker katana attack mode.
Sweet. Sportica has her cricket bat out.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, you guys can do a little bit of sword fighting.
Should I make a roll for that?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by the chat messages. Someone asked for an update, and brain turned off. Yes, you're directly engaging a threat. Holy crap, I'm so sorry. So please, roll plus danger.
Oh, that looks good. Except that my danger... Oh, yeah, that's a 10.
Nice!
Nice.
Cool, so when you directly engage on a 10, you get to pick 2 options.
I don't see how I could create an opportunity for my allies here. I'm not sure I'm supposed... I will avoid their blows, and I'll take something from them. I would like to slice that cricket bat in two.
Nice. That's really cool. So yeah, she's got this thick metal crack. It's like an obsidian colored metal cricket bat, and she swings over your head, and you're able to slice it right at the neck, and you do a crazy like Ginsu knife thing where you cut the metal in half, and it flips off, and she looks down at it. And she's one of those girls like. Do you guys remember the rumors about the Russian powerlifter females who took? Yeah, so she's pretty like bulky, and she's still athletic, but she's kind of thick. And she looks down at the neck of her cricket bat, and she's like, "This was my favorite bat." Okay, so we'll skip over to Slipshade, who now is going after the innocent civilians, and since Quartz is no longer a threat, and so Katana and Pixie, you're not going to be able to help out much there. ASAP, you're finishing off Intrepid, and the Kid Ragnarok's watching. So let me skip back as Slipshade's doing his action to Pixie facing off with Tectonic. So Tectonic at this point is going to shove you to the ground, and he's trying to pour some more lava on you. It is not a Def Leppard song. So what do you do in response?
Okay. So what's the floor look like, Rich?
Oh, it's a fair question. The floor looks like this cool steel blue metal.
Okay, so
This is version 1.0 of the Hope training room, so they don't have really cool. The danger room doesn't look quite as awesome as it will someday.
I probably shouldn't destroy the gym, should I?
They just
Probably.
built it. They could probably build it again.
They could probably build it again. So I think she is going to actually probably just try to get out of the way and get back up on her feet.
Okay, awesome.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think that's a move. I think you.
I don't think that's a move.
Although, if you're directly engaging and you want to choose the option of resisting or avoiding blows, that makes sense.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Okay,
that.
so roll plus danger.
Nope, come on. Really, dice stream there. 7.
Nice. With a 7 to 9, you can resist or avoid the blows.
I will do that thing.
Okay, cool. So lava kind of pours over and it burns up some of the vines around you, but you're able to duck or dodge, which you could say Dutch, and you'd be wrong. Try to portmanteau that. It sounds really bad or like not what you meant. So you duck and dodge out of the way of Tectonic, and so then we slide over to Slipstream. Katana, you're still kind of busy with Sportica, but I could see you possibly throwing a team pool if you wanted to help out ASAP. I think Intrepid is kind of out of the fight at this point, and you're fast enough to where you could possibly do something, and Slipshade is about to try to freeze all of the innocent civilians, who, by the way, they almost look like quartz when he first arrived. They do not look they look very polygonal and not terribly good as innocent civilians. But still, you'll lose the match if they go down. And so Kid Ragnarok, of course, you can do something if you can think of something.
I do have a...
Yeah?
He
What do you
does
wanna
want
do?
to save the day, I think. Right. He wants to... Kid Ragnarok, seeing the danger to civilians and wanting to prove that, he is an awesome hero. He can save the day. He did it last month, once. He wants to set a precedent. So he runs forward, leaps, and giving himself a little kind of a psychic telekinetic boost to his jump, forms his bike and wants to just land on Slippy.
That's awesome. Slipshade will not like that. Let's see you unleash your powers. I think you're definitely doing that, right?
Yep. And I can use my superior.
Oh, right.
Because it's my bike. Though my freak is 2 as well, so. Let's get a roll. Plus 2. 10.
That's a 7 plus 2?
7 plus... No, 8 plus 2.
Oh, 3 and 5. Okay, 5 looked
We were
like a
having
4 for some reason. And now I can no longer math. Awesome. Cool, so a 10. On a 10, with unleashing your powers, you are able to land on Slipshade with your psychic trike. That's amazing. Yeah, you smash over him, and Slipshade's out. That's
yeah, I just kind of like look down and just sit there on my bike for a moment.
Nice. Cool. So, yes, you have effectively taken down Slipshade. Now we have Tectonic and Sportica, who are the only 2 enemies to face Quartz. You're frozen. Like, is there anything you can do to get out of this?
I can easily shapeshift out of it. However, I'm getting frustrated with this. And I'm angry. So, can I roll a assess the situation to try and find out where the projectors are?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, you certainly can. I love it. We assess the situation, roll plus superior.
Let's see. It's a 1. It's decent. It's a good thing that's a 1. That makes it a 7.
Nice. On a 7, yes.
I think the best question there would be how could we best end this quickly? And my idea of how to best end this quickly is to smash one of the holographic projectors. Like I just one of my arms just extends into a big long spike and just goes.
I love it.
And then I break something.
I think that's great. I really don't want to make dice rolls on that because that needs to happen. That's so great. You assess the situation, realize where the projectors are, and send a crazy quartzy spike right through one of the main projectors.
It might not take out all of the enemies, but you know it will render them a bit less well. At
That's
least
a great way how we can rule it. Once you unleash your powers, and if you get a full 10, it takes out all the enemies.
All right.
The projector is 7 to 9 means you've taken out a couple of them.
All right.
A miss means you've taken out more than you intended.
Let's see. That's a freak, right? That's a flat 7 then.
Okay, sweet. So you take out one of the first projectors that you see, and Tectonic disappears. He de-reses, as does the lava pixie. The pain, the memory of the pain's still there. Miss, he takes out the civvies. That would be awesome. But yes, Tectonic that's a great note, by the way, Will. So Tectonic is now out. We have just Sportica with her bat. Let me make sure I'm counting correctly, because Intrepid has been taken down. Tectonic just got taken down. Slipshade got smashed. So all that's left is Sportica with her broken bat, and she looks at you, Katana, and she sees that all of her friends are getting, and she takes off on a run. What do you do?
Was it mentioned beforehand how this would be graded?
The grade is about protecting the civilians.
Oh.
And then there are extra points for any supervillain that is captured.
Okay. Then, ASAP would like to set up Katana. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean, Will?
What I was thinking was to high speed grab Sportica and like run her right in front of you, and just like let you know, get ready, swing, and I bring her like right up to you, right like in mid swing.
Ooh, neat.
That's cool. Well, what Katana was thinking or doing was she was like so in the zone, she was almost getting ready to make like a decapitating strike, and then she was like, that's not what the simulation is for, and then she was about to go in for the knee or like for the knees and caps or something, and she was sort of losing momentum there. So
okay,
if
cool.
ASAP comes in at that point, that would be good.
I think you are directly engaging again, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's not a problem.
Wow. Cool. So we can have color of ASAP helping out, but you don't even have to spend team pool on that. Yeah. So what options do you choose?
I will take something from her hamstring, and
I need that.
well, too bad. And impress, surprised, or frighten the opposition, I guess, even though it's an illusion.
Sweet. Yes, you ASAP kind of shoves her back, and you hamstring her pretty viciously. And after a moment, she looks at you with a bit of fear, and then de-reses. And you hear from the intercom, Dr. Pulse's voice say, "New Silver Saviors, congratulations! You have completed the first trial of the Hope training program." And there's some here over there's applause from a bunch of the students who were watching. They're all excited because they're out of class for Wednesday, the morning before going on long break. So you guys had to do all the work. They just get entertained.
I'll high five ASAP.
That worked out really cool, didn't it?
Yeah. Good job
I think
leading, Rags.
I totally took down 2. I mean, ASAP helped a bit on one of them, but I mean, come on, she was unconscious. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you did good too. High fives, team. Quartz, I liked your thinking.
It would be logical to take out any power sources that an enemy might be using.
Quartz, don't ruin it.
How is that ruining it? It just means he's smarter than the rest of us.
And thinking outside of the box.
Yeah.
All the illusions.
What is this box you speak of?
It's a very important thing.
I'll
come
explain
to me
to you.
later.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Rags will explain to you about the box.
The holograms disappear, and you guys are in the rectangular room that is the Hope training facility. And you guys can see that one of the little cameras is smoking a little bit. And it's this huge hole in where the projector was. And the door opens up, and you guys can head out to the co-ed, not joking, to the boys or girls showers and in the training room in the gym. So yeah, congratulations! You get some marks from Dr. Pultz, and then we'll move on. So I think, let's see, we have some fallout from love letters that I'd like to follow up with here, and that's where I'd like to go. Unless people had specific things they wanted to do after the little training area. If people have any scene requests or people that they want to talk to, we can jump to that first. No? Awesome. Okay. Cool. So then we'll jump to lunch period. Does everyone have lunch at the same time? Like, who has lunch with Kid Ragnarok?
I think
I'll be having one.
Because I'm having to explain the box, and they're not developed in
And the man.
about the man trying to put you in the box, and it's the whole thing. See, you don't want the man to put you in the box, Quartz. That's
Which
the worst.
man?
The man. No, now, example, Maelstrom is the man. He's going to try and put you in a box. Don't let him do it. You don't want to be put in the box.
Why would Maelstrom put me in a box?
Because he's the man. I need... ASAP, explain.
I don't really.
About the man and the box.
I don't know how to go from there.
I'm talking with children. I'm going to go and get some more food. I stomp off to get some more food from the canteen.
Yeah, you head up to the cafeteria line where they serve cuisine from multiple ethnicities and other planetary cuisines as well. And Laura comes up. She puts a tray on there's like a line where you move your tray along on the little cafeteria thing, and you tell the people behind there which items you want on your plate. And Laura comes up, and she's walking beside you. Hey.
Oh. Hey, Lark.
So.
Looking good?
Hey, that was great earlier. I was really proud of you guys. You almost scored as well as our team. She smiles.
Oh, don't tell me you guys beat out. Did you see me in there? I was awesome.
You were pretty awesome. Intrepid did not see that coming. That was pretty great.
Yeah. I mean, I can't help it if my team aren't all as awesome as me. I mean, come on, it's a high standard to beat.
Yeah, maybe next time you help out the teammates who are actually getting their butts kicked first, but that was the only place where you got marked down. Otherwise, it was really pretty good.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I wanted to talk to you about the holiday. What are you doing for the holidays?
Sitting in my room. Watch TV. Play guitar.
Sucks. So you don't have like cousins or distant uncles or anything?
I don't know, the folks, they weren't big on family. I think they killed one of their family. Yeah. Different subject. Move on.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm pretty much local, and I was wondering, like, so you know about Black Friday, right? Big crazy sales day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
So a couple of my sisters are wanting to get up at like 2 in the morning and stand in line for the line to go into one of the big stores, and it's going to be incredibly boring. And I know it's kind of a crazy ask, but would you be interested in that?
Yeah. You want me to meet your family?
Just my sisters. It's like no pressure. One of them's younger than me, the other one's out of college. They're both normal and stuff.
That could be cool. I think he wants to pierce her mask. Oh,
Nice. Then
think
you
he's-
should pierce the mask. That
he's
sounds
feeling a
amazing.
little uncomfortable and he wants to get a read on her.
Okay, when you pierce someone's mask to see the person beneath, roll plus mundane.
Yep. Can I sit on my bike? Sorry. No, yeah.
In the middle of the cafeteria. No bikes! They've got a sign up that says, the Kid Ragnarok, no
Yeah.
bikes. No trikes.
A miss.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, on a miss, I get to ask one. That's what I'm going to do. How can she get you to do this thing? Right? Like, what does she need to say for you to agree to it?
I think she might need to just push his delinquent buttons and mention, I don't know, make it sound more mischievous.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so she paused for a second. She goes, "Wait, I haven't told you the whole plan, Ragnar. So I just need you to hang out for like a minute, and then we can totally blow that off. And I'll be in town. We can do whatever. At like 3 in the morning, I'm sure we can get into something."
I'm sure there's stuff still open from the night before. Okay, I'm in. I'm there.
Cool. And then the two of you will walk back to Quartz and the box conversation with ASAP. So ASAP, how do you finally finish up the man in the box conversation? Like, what's the last thing that we see on that panel before it's somehow resolved?
I think ASAP's flustered with how Rags approached it, and so it's obviously that we've been going in a circle, and I think it's no, it's not a literal box. It's a concept. It's a metaphor for. Never mind.
What about this man?
Have you been confusing him?
Me?
Oh, what's this thing about this imaginary box? Maelstrom totally has a box. Go in, sneak into his office. You will find it. There's probably a student in there already.
Oh, Maelstrom's not on campus. He left like last night on a helicopter.
I mean, he's not around, so you could totally go in there and.
You should go there, Ragnar. I bet, there's probably some cool stuff that's been confiscated from previous students. You could steal his paddle.
Ooh. Quartz, come on. We'll go. Come with us. We'll show you the box.
Very well.
Cool. And then Laura sits down beside you ASAP and just smiles and puts a fry in her mouth. I think that the two of you guys heading down the hallway, like, are you literally going to go to towards Maelstrom's office there, Ragnar?
It doesn't take much to convince ASAP, to convince Ragnarok to get up to mischief. So, yeah, he's totally.
Awesome. I think you pass Pixie because Pixie's in the hallway. It is not your lunch period yet. Let's say that. Why is Pixie in the hall at high school?
So there was a movie in class that she's kind of blowing off because she don't cur. So she went to the restroom and she's just taking an extraordinarily long time coming back.
Cool. Yeah, so you see that Ragnar and Quartz are cruising down the hallway towards you.
Isn't it your guys' lunch hour?
Oh, we're on a mission.
In the boring part of the building?
I am following Kid Ragnarok towards the box and the man.
Which man?
By the way, the laughing is totally in character as well. Like,
I believe the man is the principal.
and what does the man want to do?
The man wants to put me in a box.
But not like a literal box, right? Oh my god, did he call you to his office?
I'm just trying to educate him. You know, you guys, you just don't tell him these things about Earth, like the man who wants to put him in the box. There's dangers that
Wait,
needs to know about.
did Maelstrom call you to the principal's office or not?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. So why are you going there? To see the
To see the box.
So weird.
I think he's just looking at Kid Ragnarok with the most puzzled expression.
I think Kid Ragnarok is just kind of breaking down, crying to the side. I think his fun is being spoiled, but he's enjoying it anyway.
Are you sad, friend Ragnarok?
Very. He says between like just giggles and.
Sweet. So, Kid Ragnarok, are you actually hoping to break into President Maelstrom's office? Like, how far are you going to take this?
I think you get it's like, come on, Pixie. Breaking into a Maelstrom office. I'll even quit the box talk. Come on.
I don't understand the box talk. Why are we breaking in?
I don't know. Why
So
not?
if you break in, you have to break in for a reason. You can't just open the door and be like, "Oh yeah, I did that."
Well, okay. My part of the plan is we break in. Your part is the reason.
And the box.
And quartz the part is the box. See, we all have. I'm just being team leader here.
All right, we're gonna smash cut back to the cafeteria real quick while you guys are having the
Good idea.
conversation. And like a minute has passed, and Laura looks at you ASAP and says, "So you're making sure that your nose is clean on this? Is that your deal?"
This time? Yeah, I already did the whole thing with his office, and it didn't turn out so well.
So, I saw some of the promos for PAX Supers.
Oh yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, the Mist is making an appearance. Did you see that? It's your dad, right?
Yeah, that's my dad.
I didn't even think he was like active or did public appearances or anything.
He hasn't in a while. I must have. You saw it in a promo?
Yeah, she like taps on her phone, and we have a cool branded like Samsung Galaxy 7 moment there. It's a cool little Samsung icon. And you see it like a picture of. Hold on, Rich could bring up the picture of the Mist if Rich had planned ahead better. Dang it! I've got it. We have a picture of the Mist. And sure enough, it says, appearance, special guest, the Mist.
And out of character, was he depowered or is he just retired as far as being active?
I was thinking that the crystal's handed down, right? But does the crystal keep your powers active, or does it just activate that gene within you?
Okay, yeah, it activates his gene. Okay, so he still has power. He's just not as active as a hero anymore. Okay.
Right, because his back's been broken. He can't walk. So.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I totally missed that. I That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they do those Young Heroes panels. Like a Rookie of the Year thing, kind of Young Heroes to watch. Sometimes they bring kids in from Hope Prep even, but they didn't get the superlatives. And I've talked to Kid Ragnarok. It's obvious they didn't ask you guys.
Oh, they do that, huh? I hadn't heard.
Oh, I used to be a Supers junkie, man. I went to all the conventions and stuff.
I used to. I mean, yeah. I'm excited about being there. That'd been cool to be on a panel. But
so, like, who did you want to be when you were growing up?
No. All of them, to be honest. Captain Electron was one of my favorites, but.
Oh yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So there's one girl. She's like, if you read some of the comics, they like make her sound like a bad guy, but she's totally not. She's I would say she's probably as strong as your mom. Called her Bash, but it's like real low key stuff. I mean, it's not in the big comic stuff, and but she's kind of awesome. I always wanted to be her.
Oh, right. I think I read about her. Yeah. I don't think she has a card or anything, but she's pretty cool.
No, she doesn't have a card because she did like secret mission stuff like Maelstrom used to.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
her
not like I've
power
ever
set,
seen her.
yeah. Her power set, yeah, is pretty close to my mom's. I mean, yeah, she's pretty tough.
I wonder, are you like related to Bash? Maybe. I mean,
Uh,
or maybe your mom is. And so then, I guess then, of course, you are. Right.
right. I don't know. I'd never considered that. I'll have to look into that.
She's from Isselbeck. That nation that got like nuked and stuff because of, I don't know, the Dragon Atomica lady from like a long time ago. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm totally geeking out.
No, that's cool. Most of the people here don't really get into that. My team actually kind of, I think they get tired of it sometimes, but yeah, that's cool.
I mean, if you ever want to geek out and stuff, that's cool with me. You know who else is totally into it? Hannah. You wouldn't know it, but there's a reason she calls herself Idol. Like back in the Silver generation, there was an idol, and she had similar powers to Hannah's. She's super into supers, like big time.
Oh, Hannah, you said. Okay. I'll have to talk with her.
Yeah. She's not leaving until tonight. Like maybe after school. I know a lot of the kids are taking off early, but I'm sticking around. Maybe we could hang out.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to the con, is she, or to PAX? Is she going too? Do you know?
Yeah, she's totally going.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be fun to hang out.
Awesome. I'll tell her. I think it'll be really, really interesting. Cool. So after class, then we'll just swing by your room if that's cool.
Yeah.
You guys can figure out schedules and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've already downloaded this. They got an app this year.
Oh, finally. I mean, like a whole convention of superheroes, and their tech level is just lame.
I know.
Oh, and the bell rings, and lunch is supposed to end. So let's skip over to Katana. Where's Katana been during her lunch period? What is she up to? Oh, you're on mute.
Probably training.
Nice. That's awesome. Katana trains during lunch period, doesn't eat.
Well, not every lunch period. It's just if you sit down for stupid sitting down sedentary classes all morning, you get a little itchy.
Nice. Who's she training with? Is she training with Dave? Is she training with Britt? Is she training by herself?
I don't think Dave hops by every once in a while. I think that's just for emergency situations, and I don't even know how he gets in here. No, she might be helping out some other kids, like or have a small training group with other kids who are also into sword fighting.
Oh, cool. Okay, so just training with some of the other students who happen to be there at that period?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think Britt's there. Britt would like find out your schedule, or you tell her, or
I would tell her that would be okay.
So she doesn't train directly with you because she was gonna cramp your style. But I'll imagine maybe as the training period is coming to an end, she kind of makes her way over and says, "Hey, so, I got a text from Laura that ASAP's totally into Hannah."
Okay. Well, I don't really usually he talks about superheroes. So if he's into girls, I don't think he talks about it with me all that much.
Oh,
If you're
right.
looking for confirmation, I could ask though.
Well, I mean, I was a little surprised because I knew that Hannah was interested and nothing ever happened. And like Fallbell came and went, and he actually went all by himself, and like
That's
dressed
true.
up as a bunch of different people, and I thought that was just a little weird. I'm not judging,
It's a little geeky.
just a little. I mean, I love him. I think he's great, but yeah, just a little. Just a
Yeah,
little.
he's wonderful. He's like my kid brother.
Yeah. Hey, so you're doing like soup kitchen stuff? That's really awesome.
Yeah, the school asked me, and I thought, you know, it would be kind of fun. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be fun.
Yeah. I don't think there are any big PR opportunities, so I doubt anybody else is going to be there doing that kind of stuff. Maybe politicians will like stop by, serve a couple bowls.
Well, honestly, it would be better than having Thanksgiving at my parents' place, which is really dull.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. Last year they just kept the TV on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, last year, my Thanksgiving consisted of Mom talking about how much she hated my dad. So that was kind of uncomfortable.
You kind of probably wished you could have turned the TV on.
Yeah, I would have taken a TV over that. I'm not trying to trump you. I'm just saying. Wow, it totally sounded like I was trying to trump you. I wasn't trying to trump. I'm sorry.
Well, you can come help out in the soup kitchen if you are interested in soup.
Well, they asked you.
That's true. I guess that makes sense.
But it's
Well-
not like they would turn down somebody showing up to help, though, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So if I showed up and it just happened to be the same soup kitchen, that wouldn't be horning in on your good deed with the Little Oaks Elementary, right? That would be okay.
Well, yes, depending on how many Little Oak Elementary kids you steal away from me with your flashy moves.
Okay. I'll go for just a couple. Like the brainy kids. Those are the coolest.
There.
Sweet.
That sounds cool. Well,
Oh, sorry.
keep me updated. Keep me updated on how horrible your Thanksgiving dinner is.
I will gladly share with you all of the annoying details. And-
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Maybe we can make like a deal, like the one person who has the worst dinner, wins something.
Oh, I like competition a lot.
You're not allowed to ruin your own Thanksgiving dinner just to win.
Okay, sure. That's a good ground rule.
Mhm.
Neither of us can
Make things
worsen.
actively worse.
We can't make it actively worse. But whoever has the worst Thanksgiving wins. What?
I don't know. Better dinner?
Oh, the loser has to wear the other person's costume in their next.
On their next what?
I don't know.
On their next team battle?
Yes, in their next team battle. Yes. You can wear my cheerleader outfit. You would look so good.
Deal. But I'm not gonna lose. So.
I hope you do, because I could totally rock your outfit. Okay,
Deal.
this is good. I'm now looking forward to Thanksgiving.
This is excellent. Well then.
Cool. So we'll smash cut back over to the delinquents trio and their box man problem. The man box conundrum here. So
New villain, Manbox.
man box is so coming after you guys. Sweet. So
Yeah.
what is the plan here? How is it that you wish to break it? By the way, you broke in right after the fall ball.
Yeah.
That entrance is no longer available to you. Whatever it is you trick you use to get past that security, it has been locked down. Do you remember you and ASAP went and trashed President Maelstrom's office? And yeah, so not an option anymore. You're gonna have to find some other way
I
to
look
get
at
in.
the kind of the vent and like, huh.
What are you
It does
doing?
not exist anymore. There is no vent.
So what was your plan to get in?
I told you already. My part of the plan was we break in. What's his box? Your reason. Do I have to do everything? Plant it? Do a plant thing?
Do a plant thing.
No, with your plants. Plant thing.
Fine. Follow me. We're totally going to have to go around to the outside so we can peer through his window.
Walking. Fine.
Nice. Cool. So we'll the three of you head outside with Court's just like, is he hovering? Because he doesn't bother with walking, right? He just hovers.
He's hovering. Literally,
You guys.
literally and figuratively, like, what are we doing?
I imagine that, like, we have a couple panels of you walking outside and you're walking past the flower bed where Kid Ragnarok had stolen a couple of flowers to give to Lark, and we the whole time we have these thought bubbles from Quartz and like a picture of a man, and then a box, and then the man in the box, and then the box opening up, and just various man box permutations, and then you're standing outside of Maelstrom's office. Is beautiful. He's got these huge multi-pane windows that look out onto the grounds, and you can see in. It's almost kind of presidential. It's a huge desk and awesome looking Apple branded laptop, and you can see that there are trophies from various Power Brawl competitions and pictures of him with different dignitaries and pictures of noteworthy members, graduates of Hope Prep and other faculty and the like. And there's a huge paddle there. It says the Board of Remuneration that is strung up. It's kind of like cricket bat sized, but a little flatter. And a nice looking library of a bunch of books about education and superheroics, and a small comics collection. That's what you guys can see from the windows without doing anything other than looking. So what do you do?
Okay. So it doesn't look like he's a plant in his office. So we should put a plant in his office.
A plant?
I know! Oh, we're kind of the worst.
Maelstrom's like, where did I get this stupid fern? Great. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll put it with the box, in the box of other ferns. That's where he puts everything, in the box. Because he's the man. Oh my god, it's infectious.
Quartz, any way you can slip through that window?
There's not the crevices are not large enough.
How big do they have to be?
In your measurements, roughly half a centimeter. Oh wait, sorry. I mean a quarter of an inch.
Okay. So if we just take something like, I don't know, a rock, and it happens to go through the window.
Ragnarok throws a rock.
Oh, God.
It bounces off the window. Sorry, it's a superhero high school. It's a really strong glass. Bang! It's bulletproof. Like, it is thick. It did not even smudge. It might be a good idea to assess the situation.
Oh yeah, we can engage mechanics.
We can roll dice.
You know what
No,
that
don't be
means?
crazy.
All right. Seeing it bounce off, we will attempt to engage mechanics. Ooh, that's 4, 5, 6.
Anyone want to help her?
Yes.
Oh,
Cool. How is Quartz helping to Pixie out?
I'm probably just offering suggestions like perhaps there's some way we can cut through the glass. Diamond,
That works.
Diamond.
There you go. That works. All right. So you may ask one question.
Okay. So, what here can I use to get through that window?
Quartz can help you to cut that window. Basically his physical presence. He could be used just like a diamond cutting glass. Quartz could be used to cut one of those panes.
Ooh. Quartz, how sharp are you?
Sorry.
I know.
Mostly bees.
I do not understand.
not very.
Ragnarok gets a very dirty look. No, I mean, like, so here on Earth, the hardest substance that they use in, like, I don't know, drills and things to cut stuff is diamond. And you're kind of all sparkly diamondy. So I'm wondering if you can cut into the window.
I think that might be possible. Could you show me where and how to cut?
So she picks up the rock that bounced off. And she's like, well, I guess it doesn't have to be anywhere real specific, right? Because you can just get in there. But you just cut like this. And so she'll press the rock up against the window. Not that it's sharp enough to do anything, but, just like that.
Cool. If you want to unleash your powers, Quartz, and I think it's a perfect setup for Pixie to
Yes.
teamwork if you need it. Roll plus freak. Relation.
8.
An 8. Nice. Looks good. Cool. So do you want to mark a condition?
I
Such
think
decision.
I think guilty might be appropriate here.
All right, you mark a condition and it works. So how big of a hole does Quartz create in?
Oh, it's like I think he's really just using his fingers as a circle tool. So he's probably like putting his thumb down, and then the rest of the fingers are just circling around a few times, and then eventually.
Yep, pops right out. That's no problem. Cool. Then you can shapeshift and get in there. I'm not going to make you roll dice to shapeshift into a hole the size that you created for yourself to shapeshift through. So you can get in. What do you do once you're on the other side? Try to activate the window, or you want to sneak around and have them give you directions on what box to look for?
I think he will actually go inside, and then he's standing there. Now what?
Is there a latch or something on the window?
I'm sure there's a handle. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so unlatch it and then open the window.
There's like an awkward like, let's see how this works. And reaching for and like, he accidentally stumbles onto actually opening a window.
Nice. Window pops open. I assume Pixie and Kid Ragnarok enter President Maelstrom's office.
Oh yeah.
Assume correctly.
Sweet. So,
Where's the box?
We're in the box. The office is the box.
He's put us in the box, Quartz. He's tricked us.
We stepped into the box.
Damn the man. Always a step ahead of us. I'd run. Save yourself.
So what's the plan?
Pixie's gonna start opening cabinets. She's trying to find some dirt on him because there has to be something in here.
Cool. I think you're assessing the situation, right? So it feels like it's about the best rule that would apply.
It's another 6, 7, 8. Ha!
Nice. Okay. You're going through.
Is there anything that has a lock that I can just smash with like a psychic guitar to give
Yes.
her a +2?
Yes. There's a lock on the drawer in the desk. Like there's a one large like file cabinet type thing, and it is locked, and you can smash it.
Yeah, with my Millicent guitar.
Good job. You should be keeping track of that teamwork, PS.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so what question is Pixie asking?
First, I want to ask, what here can I use to discredit Maelstrom?
To discredit Maelstrom?
Oh, yes.
Interesting. Okay. What you can use to discredit Maelstrom is... So you're working with Kid Ragnarok, helping him fill... Because he really just wanted to break the lock, right? Mm-hmm. Anything past breaking the lock, probably not exactly within the plan. You're actually looking for dirt. And in that particular file cabinet, you saw some other stuff. He does have some hardback exemplar trades that are really expensive, like first printing. That doesn't matter. That's not dirt. In those files, you actually see some communications back and forth that there are particular graduates of Hope Prep who have been recommended for government programs that for super teams you've never heard of.
Huh.
Or project names you've never heard of. Maybe those are super teams.
I'm assuming they're super teams, but the fact Pixie hasn't heard of them doesn't mean anything. But we'll have to take those and consult the team.
You've never even heard ASAP mention these names, so. But yeah, there are a total of 14 different graduates over the last 3 years during his tenure who he has personally written letters of recommendation for programs within the United States government, which is in violation of Hope Prep's charter with the United Nations and some of the alien consulates. So that is some dirt.
Ooh, that is exciting dirt. I like this dirt. Question 2. What here is the biggest threat?
Well, here's the biggest threat. Yeah, the biggest threat's probably Kid Ragnarok, because he's making a mess of things in this box, and you've just opened a Pandora's box, right? Oh, if we're going to talk boxes, you've opened the Pandora's box, and if President Maelstrom finds out that someone broke into this drawer, then yeah, all bets are off, and this is not going to go well for whoever.
Yeah. Ragnarok, what are you doing? Put that down.
What?
Put it back. Look, we've got what we need. Just put everything. Oh my gosh.
Can I just quickly change Pristine's marks?
No. No.
Just. Ooh. I could give them. I could change them all to A's. They'll totally get the blame. Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this.
So Kid Ragnarok wants to give Pristine superlative grades.
Yes.
Okay.
But really, like, badly. Just over the top.
Okay, so you're trying to frame Pristine for this break-in. That's your
Yes.
choice. Like, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're directly engaging the threat of you guys getting caught. Because you get to roll danger, and that just seems appropriate here.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, my danger
Although,
is
as a
awesome.
delinquent, do you have any particular delinquent moves that fit better here?
Assessing a situation. Not really.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to ask that question. Oh, that's
Okay, no,
interesting. It talks about mislead, distract, or trick, but that's not actually in the playbooks. But I don't even think that's a move anymore, is it?
oh, isn't that provoke someone?
Yeah. Sorry,
But
it's
they have
just,
to
are
be
you
there.
watching closely? When you mislead, distract, or trick someone, roll plus superior. Oh, okay, that's its own move. Sorry, I thought that it was... Okay. Sorry, confused myself. I'll stop.
Yeah, okay, I'll roll. 10. Straight 10.
Oh.
It totally looks like Pristine broke in and changed his grades. Which is weird, because he was making C's. He would have graduated Hope Prep, but... Well, no. Pretty obvious
Now
that
he'll graduate with honors.
he's a cheater. Okay, I don't even know... Well, you mentioned it, so they know. Yeah.
He was
Cool.
totally a tool at the ball, so...
Anything you guys want to do in President Maelstrom's office?
We should go.
Oh, I'm like, my hand like itches over my spray paints, but I'm like, probably a bad idea. Oh,
Spray paints. Great. Yeah, but it was me and Pristine. I just wanted to paint. Pristine changed his grades. Okay. Yes, you guys can beat feet and get out of President Maelstrom's office. Any scenes people want? Otherwise, I was going to skip to end of school. I want to take a quick break first, but so we're gonna skip to end of school. Lark is trying to pull Kid Ragnarok along to help with Hannah meeting up with ASAP. So we'll pick up with that, and then we'll have a meeting at the old Power Brawl area with. So that'll be what we'll try to get done in the remainder of the session. So I'm going to take about 5, get myself a little drink, and you guys have a bio break. Be right back. All right. I am back. Hope others are back. I see Andrea's there.
As I said in the comments, I think we salvaged the stupidness of the box.
Yes.
Sorry, Jim.
No, it's good. I was amusing. I was amused.
Okay. Could have very easily not been.
I do like the chat that was going on during the scene with Laura and ASAP, or Lark and ASAP, where it seemed that Kid Ragnarok thought that his girl was flirting with ASAP.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't. No.
She was not.
Well,
She was not flirting with ASAP. And there will be no shipping of that relationship. Bye.
What's the rule? Sorry.
I was going to say, I would like you to see you try to stop Jules from shipping anything.
She's a powerful shipper.
She is.
I think there was even some shipping for Ragnarok and Powerhouse at one point. But that's okay. That's an okay ship.
oh no.
So quick while the GM is gone.
Yes.
I don't know. You're the delinquent.
Oh. See, it's everyone who it's just bad influences on Ragnarok. He's just an innocent boy led astray.
Especially Quartz. Quartz is the biggest, baddest influence of them all.
I know.
We have to do something so that way later when Rich watches this gap that he missed, be some kind of Easter egg.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What do we do?
When he goes in and does all the editing.
Can we broadcast YouTube things on this? No.
If Jan and Jules were back, we could have a group scene.
Yeah.
I think this might be one of Rich's mentioned computer
Malfunctions.
Yeah, malfunctions. So, like he said, it would take a few minutes to get back. There's totally going to be some bad things that came from what we just did, I think.
I feel really bad. Pristine almost died last session.
Did he?
Yes, he did. That's who Wendy
sorry,
was.
I just
Wendy was
remember him
attacking.
being a dictator. and so I thought I would just mess with him.
So mean. I'm
At least it
very...
happened, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
him almost dying is what prompted him trying to get better grades.
And I'm just, isn't he kind of like,
His life of crime.
doesn't he turn himself into like Diamond
Yes,
as well?
yes, he
So it's
can.
like equally bad and like just the evidence is stacking up.
Guess he'll be having a field trip to the Spike or Scared Straight program.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
I mean, I can always go and confess and tell Quartz broke in. I mean,
Don't do that.
so we're good.
Just because he's better at breaking into places than you are, Ragnarok. There's no reason to be jealous.
And what is this, like the third time we've destroyed the principal's office?
Is it the third?
Oh yeah, I did sweep that thing off his.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
But that wasn't destroyed. That was a dramatic gesture. That shouldn't count.
You shouldn't count.
No.
I do feel really bad we pulled Quartz into that situation.
He had to learn about the box. Okay, that's the last mention of that. I blame Rich for letting us.
Now I still don't know what the box is.
I was just waiting for Kid Rags to just accuse Quartz of being the man since he got you into the box. He's put you in the box.
Oh, that would have been good. I was tempted to do it like a look behind you, it's the box.
Oh. I'm really glad ASAP was like, nope, not having any part of this.
I got too much trouble last time.
Technically, nobody got in trouble last time.
Well, yeah. We don't. It all happened off screen, so we don't know.
Yeah.
But that might be why my legacy's all mad at me.
I'll just check the Google chat, see if there's any.
I think he's. Yes, I think he's sort of, at least. His computer has restarted,
he's
but he's not
restarting,
here.
He'll be back.
Of course he will be.
What is it? Google gives you about 10 minutes for the person running the show before it goes off air? Is it
Who?
5?
I did not know that.
I don't know.
I know
I
it's
didn't
happened to
there
me
was a
once.
limit.
But it doesn't delete the video, right? It just posts to YouTube?
No, it just stops. Basically, that'll be the end of the video, the live stream.
Right.